Hello world, welcome to episode 215 of the Jimmy Canz Show, Classic Supercard Retrospective, taking a look back at WCW Fall Brawl 1993 War Games. Let us get into it. All right, this event took place September 19th, 1993, in Houston, Texas, at the Astro Arena. 6,000 in attendance. Actions called by Jesse the Body Ventura and Tony Schiavone. We've got 3 title matches plus War Games. Let's get into it. And a few other things too. So kicking it off, World Television Championship matchup, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, your champion, defending the title against Lord Steven Regal with Sir William. This one here ends up with a little outside interference from Sir William, allowing Regal to defeat Steamboat and capture the title. So your winner and new World Television Champion, Lord Steven Regal. Next up, Charlie Norris took on Big Sky. For those of you unaware, Big Sky would leave wrestling for Hollywood. A lot of you might recognize him as the original Sabretooth from the Fox X-Men, movies. So Norris ends up getting the win in this one over Big Sky via a bicycle kick. Next up, the high-flying duo of Too Cold Scorpio and Marcus Alexander Bagwell took on the duo of the Equalizer and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Your baby faces get the win in this one after a Scorpio 450 on Equalizer. Not a big surprise, as Scorpio and Bagwell at this point in their careers are a legitimate tag team, whereas you got 2 rando singles on the other side. Next up, newcomer, the big powerhouse Ice Train facing off against Shanghai Pierce. Train as the new babyface singles competitor here ends up getting the win. Not a real big surprise. The WCW World Tag Team titles are on the line next as the Horsemen. Double A Arn Anderson, good old Enforcer, and Paul Roma defend against the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs, Jerry Saggs, who introduce Missy Hyatt as their new manager. There's a bit of a distraction in this one that allows a big elbow, diving elbow to come off the top onto Roma, and then the Nasties capitalize on that and get the 1, 2, 3 and capture the World Tag Team titles. Next up, Cactus Jack faces Harley Race's newest competitor in Yoshi Kwan. This one was a bounty match, as Race is still after Jack for some reason. Jack does get the win in this one after a double arm DDT. Not a big surprise here. The newly christened WCW International World Title, formerly was the NWA World Title, but now WCW has completely severed ties with the NWA. So what are we going to do with the big gold that we've had here with, as Flair's champion? So they just say it's an international world title, not to be confused with the WCW world title, et cetera, et cetera. So you got Flair with Fifi taking on Ravishing Rick Rude. Rude actually defeats Flair courtesy of a foreign object to capture the international world title. And then, last but not least, the War Games match closes out the show. On one side, you have the team of the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, Sting, the Natural Dustin Rhodes, and the Shockmaster, taking on the team of WCW World Champion Big Van Vader, who has Harley Race, Sid Vicious, who has Colonel Robert Parker, Harlem Heat, Kane, and Cole. This one ends pretty quick, though, actually, after the last entrant gets in the ring. That happened to be the Shockmaster. He enters pretty quickly, ends up getting Cole in a big old bear hug, and Cole submits. So your baby faces win this one. In terms of Hall of Fame involvement, we had 13 Hall of Famers on the show. Race, Orndorff, Flair, Steamboat, Double A, Foley, Sting, Rude, both members of Harlem Heat, the British Bulldog, Vader, and good old Uncle Fred. Tack on Ventura on commentary, Bischoff doing interviews. It takes us up to 15. So, in terms of a rating, my 10 belt scale here, this card wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't awful. We had three title changes. That kind of helps it out. But all in all, especially with the War Games was pretty lackluster for our War Games, to be quite honest. Um, I'm gonna give this one just a 5. It's kind of middle of the road. Like I said, not terrible, but not phenomenal either. Just kind of there. So our next classic retrospective that we'll have for you will be another WCW show. It will be Halloween Havoc '93. So circle on back down the road, and we'll take a look at that one. So as always, give us a like, share, subscribe wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. Take care of one another, and I will see y'all when I see you.